Hi guys, it's Mrs. Peters. I'm just going to show you kind of what the help board is, why we use it, and what it can do. So first, in order to find it, you have to go to the unit folder that we're currently on. So we are going to go all the way to atomic structure. Once you get there, the first thing that you're going to see is the help board. This help board is a digital hand raise, pretty much. So instead of raising your hand and waiting for me and probably cursing my name because I've gone to 3 other people, you're going to sign up on here. So that way I can help whoever was first. And then it's very easy. You can kind of see where you're at in line. And also it's very efficient for me. So first thing that you want to make sure is when you get here, you need to go to your correct period. So I'm just going to go to period 7 just because. And you'll see that Susie Q is already signed up here. That means Susie Q has a question. She either has a question because of content understanding, of a lab setup, or just absolutely confused, doesn't know what's going on, maybe even wants a mini lesson, because you guys can ask for a mini lesson at any time during the class period. So Susie Q needs my help. So since she's first up, I would help her and I would eventually cross her out. So this is the section where you're going to essentially raise your hand, but you're going to do it in digital format. The middle section right here, when we start our projects, which will be the second week of the unit, for ASPT, every week you guys will sign up for one slot for a conference, at least one slot. Most of you just one. And once you do that, then you know when you're going, you know what your plan is, and you'll be ready for that. And we'll talk about more of that when that comes up. And then the last thing, mastery meeting. Okay, so when you conference, you're going to get feedback, joint feedback from you and from me, and we're going to see where you fall in this mastery continuum. Again, things that we're going to look at later. But once you do that, you might not earn mastery the first time. I'm going to give you feedback for that, and this is the place where you can earn mastery back if you want to do so before your next week's conference. So if you're like, I really want to show that I know this, then you would sign up here. You can sign up individually or you can sign up as a group. If it is a group, I will have individual components for each person. So just be aware of that. And then the last section, this is huge right here. So I am willing to help. You have to understand in this classroom, you guys are going to be at totally different spots and everyone is going to have different needs. So for me to be able to hit everyone in a very efficient time, it happens. But if you want to answer a question right now, what you can do is you can look up this section. This is where students who have mastered that objective and feel really confident can sign their name here, and they will be a professional at that objective. So anyone who needs help, and if they're like, oh my gosh, there's 40 people on this list right here, what they can do is they can go back here, figure out who is willing to help, ask those people, and it's a two-way street. The person that is helping understands it better because you have to verbally explain it, and the person that is getting help obviously gets help and understands, which is what we want. All right, so the last thing you're wanting is the code. You're just biting at the bit for the code. The code will be in this box in your period number, so it is A36. Good luck. Let me know if you have any questions.